Hello, grade 12s. Today I want us to look at financial mathematics. We're going to be looking at financial maths today, and fundamentally we're going to be looking at simple interest. So you know that, just to remind you guys from your lower grades, you still remember that when you talk about simple interest, this simply means that we're talking about whereby you invest money. Okay, yes, we invest money, and then the interest for the period is going to be the same. Remember, okay? Yes. What do I mean about that? For instance, if ever I invest some amount of money for 5 years in simple interest, this is whereby in that 5 years the interest that I'm going to make, okay? Yes. Remember that the money is increasing in this case, okay? Yes. Let's say because it's an investment. So in that 5 years, I'm going to make, let's say, 200 in year 1, 200 rands in year 2, 200 rands in year 3, 200 rands in year 4, and 200 rands in year 5, which is going to be 1000 rands in all as accumulated amount. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, yes. So in simple interest, this will buy you know that the interest is the same year on year, simple like that. Okay, so let's try to move on. Okay, all right, so I have an example here. So we have, okay, Thabo invests 10,000 rands in a savings account that earns 5% simple interest per annum. Okay, let's just try to underline very important things. The amount that is being invested is 10,000 rands, and the interest is 5%. Interest rate is 5%. Okay, yes, simple interest in simple interest, okay, yes, per year. Okay, after how many years? After 3 years. So how much will Thabo earn in interest? How much Thabo will earn in interest? All right, so meaning that now we're going to calculate this using a simple interest formula. Okay, so you know that a simple interest formula is A, which is accumulated amount, is equals to principal amount 1 plus the interest rate multiplied by the number of periods, number of years. Okay, all right, so we're looking for the accumulated amount, right? Yes, after 3 years, simple like that. I hope everyone understands. So this is going to be equals to the principal amount, the month that was invested is 10,000 rands, 1 plus the interest, which is going to be 5%, which is 5 divided by 100, which is 0.05. Okay, so plus 0.05 multiply this dot means not multiply by the mean that the interest rate is multiplying with the number of periods in simple interest. All right, so number of periods is 3 years. Okay, yeah, let's punch that into our calculators very quick. Okay, so we have 10,000 rands, 10,000 rands, 1 plus 0.05 multiplied by 3, and then we close. We have 11,500 rands. So we have 11,500 rands as an answer. So 11,500 rands, and that's how it goes. All right, so in this case, remember that we have to look for the interest. How much is the interest? Remember that initially the amount that was invested here is this 10,000 rands. Remember, right? Yeah. Okay, even in the statement, if we can go back there. Okay, so meaning that how much we have made, or how much Thabo have earned. Okay, so Thabo have earned 1,500 rands. Why? Because that in the accumulated amount we had 11,500 rands after 3 years, but initially we had invested 10,000 rands. So that the difference between these two is 1,500 rands. Okay, yeah, so it's 11,500 rands minus 10,000 rands. So I mean that our answer for the interest here will be, the interest will be equal to 1,500 rands. Hope everyone understands that, and that's how it goes. Okay, we have the second example question there, which is number 2. A car worth 150,000 rands depreciates at a rate of 9% simple interest per annum, okay, which is per year. How much the car worth after 5 years? All right, remember here in this case, a car worth how much initially? Okay, it worth 150,000, but now it depreciates, so that the value of the car goes down as time goes. You know that when you buy an asset, as you keep that asset, keep using that asset, the value goes down, it decreases. Okay, yes. So mean that now we're going to calculate how much the car worth after 5 years. Okay, yes. So in this case now we're still using simple interest. Okay, all right. When you're using simple interest, this basically means that now, because initially you can clearly see there that we have invested an amount of money, expecting it to increase. Okay, but now it decreases in this case. So when it decreases, we're going to use this formula, which is A is equal to principal amount 1 minus. We're going to use minus instead of using that plus sign from simple interest. Okay, that's how it goes. So initial verification, you have to use this kind of formula when calculating depreciating values using simple interest. Okay, so this is going to be equal to, okay, the accumulated amount we're looking for, the accumulated amount after 5 years. This is going to be equal to the principal amount. Principal, initially the car was 150,000 rands. What 150,000 rands? 1 minus the interest, which is going to be 0.09 multiplied by number of periods, which is 5 years. So this is going to be equal to, let's press that in our calculator. So 150,000 rands, 1 minus 0.09 multiplied by 5. Okay, that's going to be equal to 82,500 rands. Okay, 82,500 rands, and that's how it goes. So that car after 5 years will be worth, okay, of 82,500 rands. Okay, yes, that car after 5 years will cost 82,500 rands, and that's how it goes. And that's it. Have a great one. Cheers. Keep practicing.